Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to be talking about the best way to hunt Lumas and the most efficient way to do so. Now first I'm just going to talk over the basics. So the most efficient and best way to get Lumas is in Side Park when they have the increased Luma rates. You know, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. That's just, if you're looking for a Luma, don't care which one, you might as well just go to Side Park. When it has a 3 times rate, get a Luma. When it doesn't, obviously don't go there. It'll be the same as anywhere else. Now, normally with a team that's 100% encounter chance, such as Side Pat, you have a 1 out of 8,000 chance to get a Luma. But with rare teams, you know, such as Kinu and Yaola, which only have a 5% encounter chance, by finding a Luma variant of them, you have a chance out of 1 out of 160,000. Now, if we were to put this in percentages, you have a 0.0125% chance of finding a Luma Side Pat, where it has a 100% encounter chance. And finding Tem such as Kinu, a rare one, there's a 5% encounter chance. You have a 0.000625% chance of finding Luma variant. But in Side Park, when it has its 3 times rates going on, if there's a Tem that has a 100% encounter chance, it doesn't normally have a 100% encounter chance when they have their 3 times rates on, but if they do, it's going to be a 1 out of 2,666 chance that you'll encounter the Luma, which obviously is way higher chance you get a Luma than normally. Now, this is the only thing you can really do to increase. There are some small things that I will go over that can increase chances a bit more later on, but straight off, there's no way that you're going to increase your Luma odds, even by encountering more Tem. Say if you encounter 1 and the next, it's only going to be 2 out of 8,000 chance of finding 1 and a 3 of 8,000 chance of finding 1. It's always going to be 1 out of 8,000. Or to create, although you can sort of increase your chance, I guess, by finding more encounters. And you can think of it like this, right? If you have a 6-sided dice, the more times you roll the dice, say you're aiming for a 6, the more times you roll the dice, the higher chance there is that you're going to get a 6. The same way if you have a 8,000 sided dice, right, with 1 to 8,000, the more you roll it, the higher chances are you're going to land an 8,000, you know, which could be your Luma, right? The higher chance it's going to roll and you're going to land on the Luma. So all we can do to increase our chances of getting a Luma is to increase the amount of counters we can get in the shortest amount of time. That is the most efficient way to catch Lumas. There's nothing else you can do. There's nothing you can eat. There's nothing you can put on your Tems. There's nothing you can drink. There's no special glasses you can put on to see them through the bush, right? The only way you can increase your chances is either by going to Side Park or getting the maximum amount of encounters. And there's 2 things I know that you can do to use this and to get the most amount of encounters. Now, firstly, you want to make sure you're in the spot for the Lumas that has the highest chance of encounter. So there's some Tem that have a chance of spawning an 80% encounter rate in some place and a 100% encounter rate in another place. Now, if you go to where there's an 80% chance of finding a TemTem, you know that's an 8 out of 10 chance that you're going to find that Tem at a 1 out of 8,000 chance that's going to be Luma. So you want to make sure you're in that spot where it has that highest chance of encounter rate to make sure you're getting the highest chance possibly of finding that variant, Luma variant of that Tem. Now you can also increase the amount of counters. This only really works on higher level Tems, by the way. But when you try and run away from the Tems, if it's high level, sometimes it won't work. It won't let you run away. The runaway will say it failed. It just won't work. Now the only way you can stop this from happening is equipping a gear called the decoy. Now what this does is, it basically means when you run away, you're going to run away. There's literally no chance it's going to say you failed to run away. You're constantly going to be able to run away. Constantly going to be able to get more consistent encounters per hour. Now the last thing I want to talk about is burnout. You know, if you're farming for these Lumas on end, just watching your screen, it can get very tedious, very boring, very fast. Now, obviously, I think the best way to do this, or the way this is going to be easiest, you know, is so obviously watch TV or something whilst you're doing this. But a lot of people don't have, say, like a dual monitor setup where they can have one screen watching TV, and on another screen they can be watching videos or something. So a way around this, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know, but just in case you didn't, you know, if you go to your in-game settings and you go to video, you can turn the screen mode to windowed, and you can turn the resolution all the way down, and it will basically make the screen a little box that you can move around, put in the corner. So you put another video on in the background, and then run around Luma hunting in the top right corner of your screen. Now, you know, this is only obviously useful to people that suffer from getting burnout. Some people don't. Some people are absolute units, never get burnout, but some people are. And if you do, you know, that's a way around it. There's obviously not much you can do to stop it, but you know, if you do, that's that. But apart from that, there pretty much isn't much you can do to increase your Luma chances apart from maximize your encounter rates and, you know, stay consistent, farm as much as you possibly can. Because the moment that you stop farming is, you know, the moment when your chance drops from whatever it was for however long you expected to do it to absolutely zero. So that's what you can do to help increase your chances of finding a Luma. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, hope you found something useful, and without a doubt, I'll see you guys in the next one.